Well, Kush is a boy from Dehradun. Actually, I think Ali, our director, has put a lot of himself into this character. He himself is a Dehradun boy who moved to Bombay to join the film industry, like my character. Kush is a guy from a middle-class family. He's a guy who's brought up with a certain ethics, certain values, and he believes that chahe kuch bhi ho jaye, no matter what you do, you must do the right thing in life. He is a guy who has he has a sense of humor. He likes to have fun in life, but he's a little on the more quiet side. Ultimately, he is the guy who is like an anchor. He's not the first one to jump up and do something. He's the guy who provides an anchor and provides grounding to all of the people around him. You know, when that actually happened, I felt terrible because I thought that it was actually my fault that I had hit her with the gun. And I mean, of course, she was in pain, but afterwards, I think Katrina was very sweet about the entire thing. She said, Imran, it's not your fault. I slipped. I fell forward. And despite my guilt, she actually showed me the footage. You know, when we were filming, we also record on videotapes. You can watch the playback. So she actually got that tape, and we reviewed it and we watched it. And it turns out that actually she had run into the gun and she had hit it. So, I mean, she really kind of set my conscience at ease after that. So I was glad that I was not responsible for deforming this beautiful face. Honestly, I don't know what to say to that. I have had a very good experience working here. I feel that Adi is a guy who is first and foremost a creative guy. He's a writer, he's a director. So any decisions he takes for a film come from a creative motivation. He's not thinking about, bhai, package aisi honi chahiye, this is how you market a film, this is how you promote it. He's thinking about how to tell a story and how to make an entertaining film, and that's his only interest. And I feel when you work with people like that, the end product comes out much better. You get something that is a pure film. It's not made for wrong reasons. So for me, I've been glad to work with someone like that. This is Ali's first film as a director. And naturally, when you're going into a film and this is being directed by a guy who's making his first film, you're expecting that there will be some kind of some weakness, some hesitation somewhere, and you're prepared to deal with that. I found that Ali did not have that. I found him to be very, very confident on set. He had a very clear idea of how he wanted us to play our roles, how he wanted the music to be, how he wanted the film to look, how he wanted the scene to be shot. And I never got the sense that there was that he was fumbling, that he had a hesitation of any kind. He's very clear. He knew the film that he wanted to make, and I feel that watching the film, he's made exactly what he set out to make. He's not fallen short in any way. He's not lost the thread at all. He's executed that exactly. When I read the script, I found it to be very funny. I laughed while reading it. And when I watch the film, again, I laugh. I find it to be very, very humorous. To me, the romance works well, I think, when I watch it. I believe that there is love here, that there is romance. So these are the things that I enjoy about the film. And I would hope that other people would share that opinion. The first shot that I gave for the film seemed to be jinxed because it turned out to be a shot that was reshot the next day and then reshot again about a month later.
What show was that?
It was a shot just before the Madhubala song, where I'm talking to Rohit and Shobit in the room and I'm saying, "Yaar, isko bhi bata diya tune. Ab kya kare?" And finally I say, "Beer kitni hai tumhare paas? Beer kitni hai?" So that was the first shot. It was my first day of shooting, first shot that we did. And unfortunately, one of the actors who was supposed to play my friend in the film, he fell ill unexpectedly. So they got someone else to fill in for him. And then that was not working, so then the next day we had to reshoot it. And then again something went wrong with the framing, with something, and we found this out later. So a month later we had to go back and reshoot it for the third time, which was weird. I would get tired because Katrina has her own rules for the game of cricket.
Yes, that's true.
I will explain these rules to you now. If the ball hits the wickets, that does not count as her getting out.
True.
If she hits the ball and you catch it, this also does not count as her getting out.
Correct.
Katrina's innings will only end when she gets tired or when
right.
she gets blisters on her hands.
Yes.
Then her innings are over. This is why I would sometimes get tired. I would not call it a spoof. I would say it's a tribute. Our intention was that these are three guys who have been ruling the box office for 20 years and they're still at the top of the heap. There's, in my opinion, no one else who has really managed to come close to them yet. Apart from just being the kind of stars that they are, they have inspired us for so many years. as an audience, they've entertained us. I mean, we have all watched their films. We've gone to the theatre, we bought tickets and watched the film and cheered and clapped. So our intention was just to kind of salute them and say thank you. Thank you for entertaining us. Thank you for inspiring us. It's just a little way of paying tribute to them.